So we have the vision of Pope Leo the 13th, which Father Livio does speak about,
Yes.
in which we know that the St. Michael prayer was written in order to respond to the risk from the devil who would be unchained from hell and who would be allowed to roam the earth trying to ruin souls for 100 years. But one thing that I think a lot of people haven't heard of, and
Yes.
I hadn't heard of until I read about this, is that there is a pope. If you scroll up, there's a Monsignor. His name is Monsignor Rinaldo Angeli, and he reported that when Pope Leo the 13th had this vision, he saw demonic spirits surrounding the Vatican and trying to enter into the building of the Vatican.
Right. And
And
did
he
Father
had that
Livio?
specifically.
Wow. Did Father Livio try to explain or comment on that in any way?
No, he didn't mention it, but it brought to mind for me that the Vatican and what the Vatican represents, being the church, that the church is at risk.
Yes.
And Father Livio mentions that point several times about the apocalypse and about the 10 secrets. He says that in the end, the thing that is most at risk from the 10 secrets is the church. And he says that the people to whom the 10 secrets will be most important is the church.
Mm.
And so we can see the church represented in many ways. We have the church being centered in Italy, centered in Rome. We have the church being headed by the Pope, who is at risk, according to the third secret of Fatima. And we have the teachings of Rome, which we have seen in the last 40
At risk
years,
as well. Yeah.
at risk, the doctrine at risk, from the devil who has come in to confuse. And this confusion is only going to get worse. So we've got the physical threat. We've got the physical threat from Russia. We've got a physical threat possibly from Islam. And we've got a spiritual threat from the devil. And we've got a threat to the Pope physically and to the church itself. And the confusion over even the last 5 years has been immense, I think, in the church, with people saying, oh, well, Pope Francis is, he's usurped the throne, right? He's not truly the Pope. He's
Yes.
teaching heresy. I mean, even among traditional Catholics, we have this huge division, and we've got cardinals opposing cardinals, and it's quite awful to witness having Catholics fighting against Catholics. And I mean, this is what the devil is doing: is getting inside the church, getting inside the Vatican, and making a mess of everything.
Yes.
And it just surprised me. That vision surprised me because I had not known that when Pope Leo the 13th had that vision, that he saw devils, the spirits, the evil spirits surrounding the physical building of the Vatican. And I thought, wow, that's quite striking.
Welcome to Mother and Refuge of the End Times. We are excited to be releasing our 4th book of prayers, introducing our most comprehensive book of prayers to date, entitled My Daily Prayer Book, Hope of a New Heaven and a New Earth. This collection of the most beautiful prayers is dedicated to and inspired by the Queen and Mother of the End Times. As is seen on the cover page, immerse yourself in the profound richness of Catholic tradition with Mother and Refuge of the End Times, My Daily Prayer Book. This meticulously curated collection features prayers for every moment and every occasion, providing spiritual support and inspiration throughout your day. Begin each morning with powerful prayers like the morning offering and the prayer to obtain the grace of all the world's masses. Deepen your devotion with prayers dedicated to the divine will and the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Honor significant moments with consecration prayers, including those to our Blessed Mother, Saint Joseph, in the most Sacred Heart of Jesus. Engage in heartfelt devotions to the precious blood in the Holy Rosary, and find comfort in the timeless supplications to Our Lady. Enhance your spiritual armor with prayers for protection, conversion, reparation in the Holy Trinity. This comprehensive prayer book also includes special sections for confession, Mass, the Holy Souls, bedtime, and saint intercessions, ensuring you are spiritually fortified at all times. Perfect for personal devotion or as a thoughtful gift, this prayer book is your companion in faith, offering solace, strength, and a deeper connection with God. Enrich your spiritual journey today and embrace the power of prayer with Mother and Refuge of the End Times, My Daily Prayer Book. As always, we thank you so much for your support of this ministry, and may the Lord always shed His grace and love upon you.